Hey fellow mobs, Moby here. Alright, thank you so much for waiting. Sorry about being a little bit late, but it's not like you guys have anything better going, right? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Well, please don't shoot me. Alright, let's get started. Hey Inhibit, are you there? Inhibit? Shit, he fell asleep again.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh shit, oh hello. Hey Inhibit! You good?
Yeah, hey,
you okay?
So sorry, guys. I set like 3 alarms and I slept past all of them.
Everyone could relate to that, right? In high school, right? Let me quickly say hi to. Well, are you feeling okay, Inhibit? Like, you ready to go?
Yeah. I'm doing all right.
Okay, let me just quickly greet chat. Hey Dargon, thank you for the daily login. Thank you, Steam. Why did you randomly type that, Yoi? Strudel begs. I know what you're trying to say. I wasn't bored yesterday. Also, Hell's but we do be streaming. Thank you for the daily logins. For Twitch people, remember to refresh if you haven't already. I have a new emote for Christmas, the fast Padoru spin. Hello YouTube chat. Hello Ethan and Gabriel. Hello Nagave and Yo I see you there as well. Hello Grey Hamed. Yes, we are starting. Clickety clackety, your mechanical keyboard will be the death of you. No, I will never part with my mechanical keyboard. The mechanical keyboard for me is kind of like those really loud ass cars that like people drive in neighborhoods at like 3 a.m. That's my version. Okay, that's I gotta leave this world just a little bit worse than I left it, you know. Hello Sean, how are you? Hello Mohi. Hello Shaho, how are you doing? Doru Padu. Yep, you know the full song, Yo. How are you? What are we doing? Good. We're about to start this episode of Fashion Core. So, Inhibit.
Did someone ask for keyboard ASMR?
Maybe at the end, if we have some time. All right, Inhibit. Take it away. So, we're at number 7. We've been doing this quite a bit then. We've been doing this for about 7 months now then. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
it has
awesome.
been a while, honestly.
Yes, indeed. All right. Would you like to tell us about this challenge, the number 7 challenge?
Yes. So basically, this challenge was actually a combination of 2 different topics. So, at first it was supposed to be just a racing AC challenge, but then some of the judges also picked the 380 boost speed kind of prompt. So, and because both of them got the same amount of votes during like the kind of judge like topic selection process, so we decided, hey, you know what, why don't we just combine the 2? That'll be fun. And so here's a challenge where the racing ACs are actually fast. Yeah.
So are there any, I feel like I saw some ACs without weapons. Are they required to have weapons?
No, like you can do whatever.
So this is pure racing. So this is designed for racing. God, I wish we had even a basic custom mode so that we could try racing. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Right? Maybe we'll have an impromptu one after next Saturday or something. Maybe, I don't know. I'll think about it. But maybe we'll have an impromptu one. And then
I know some people have done kind of like fake like racing leagues using some of the more open maps. Actually, I think it was, I don't remember the name of the map, but it's the map with all the PCA ships, like the old spaceport. Like they used that one as kind of like a circuit.
Yeah, that kind of fits. Yeah, I could also see like yeah, that's probably more interesting than what I was thinking. Like watch point A. This is a circle.
Yeah.
Real quick, Shadow. Yes, that's
watch
great
point
for you.
A is like if you like did NASCAR as a like an AC race.
Yeah, exactly. It's only fun when there's 100 cars and one of them trips. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's less fun when you only have 6 maximum. Hey.
I know, right? You know, basically. But anyways, the Shadow, just letting you guys know for Twitch chat, do not use pocket sand or anything in this episode, okay? I will ignore it. There are no refunds. Okay, like this is a controlled episode. So let's start with our first one, shall we?
All right. Yeah.
I'm assuming
So
I skipped
first
Skull
off,
one, Gabriel, or do we not?
No. We're doing this one.
Oh, cool. This is a strong entry right off the bat. So, Lightning McRusty. This is for the PlayStation platform. I guess we all love him. Rusty or Lightning? Because I guess both. So let's look at these pictures.
If you obviously know what this is referencing.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen, of course. The ka-chow.
Yeah.
What did he say? Ka-chow?
Yeah. I don't know why he says it.
It's like he says it because it's kind of his phrase. You know what I mean? Like it's like his
It's a weird
tagline.
catchphrase, isn't it?
It's a catchphrase. It's not a good one, but it is a catchphrase.
Usain Bolt's catchphrase was Zoom.
It really? No way.
Think
You're
about
pulling
it,
my leg. No way.
Isn't ka-chow like kind of like the sound of like
Lightning hitting,
almost
you know,
like a car going by?
I guess it's also like lightning hitting the. I'm assuming that's what that is, but yes, but yes, we could all see what this is a reference to. Okay.
Yeah, but he's changed all the numbers from like Lightning McQueen's numbers to 621.
So this is like Rusty. Is this like some kind of fan fiction child between Rusty and 621? I'm kidding.
And Lightning McQueen, I don't want to think about how the mechanics work there.
Okay. Yes. Look, this is honestly done really well. Very faithful replication.
Very well done. I love shit posts that are like
this high quality.
Actually have a ton of font put into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, it's one of those like shit posts where like there's a lot of quality put into it, and it fits the lore of the Armored Core lore, right?
Yeah. It really does.
Yeah.
You can see all the like the yellow decals. They actually have like black kind of borders as like fake like shade to add like depth and like fake like cell shading.
Yeah.
And also a lot. The 621 number decal has a really nice gradient.
Yeah, like it's very clear. All the decals are very clear. It's a faithful replication while having some edits, so it feels like there's a lot of good effort put into it. And you know what, what I'm excited about this particularly fashion core challenge, is that people will actually use the Lammergeier head like a little bit more often, because it is one of the lightest head in the game, if it's not the lightest head, because it's just a dish.
Yeah.
Anyways, is there anything else you'd like to say about this one?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, you cut out a bit there.
No, I said, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Overall, I think this is a great design. It's a great like parody kind of like shitpost that's really well done as well. But anyway, like overall for this challenge, unfortunately, I think because of the kind of limitations, a lot less people did like submitted entries this time, or people just ran out of time. But either way, I still think what we have here is all very, very well done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was actually surprised that this didn't make it into the finalist entry, so I'm kind of excited to see what we've got in store later then. Okay. Let's go ahead.
All the finalists are really strong, honestly.
Fuck yeah, I'm excited. You know, maybe I will do like a relay, like where people like try to rush for the fastest like time, like other circumstances. I'll try to make it work. No promises.
What Bones did?
Like Bones did something? Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. I was thinking like, you know, city, right? The city. I was thinking maybe for like the city, we could have like a relay of like 6 people, and like we'll have like a record. Like we'll have like some time.
You're still talking about like the racing. I was thinking about like drip competition, because recently Bones did a kind of like timed drip challenge. Like he had like a time limited drip challenge. I think like he gave them like an hour or 2 to like finish an AC from like when he gave the prompt. Yeah,
that is really clever. The only thing is, I suppose we don't have any way to actually enforce that. But honestly, like Bones is an amazing artist. I wish like he I wish he like put some of his stuff here. But whenever he sends me something, I'll show it to all you guys, because he makes some good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, back to the actual racing thing.
Yeah. All right. See you, Shadow. And Lamhand, according to Yohai, Lamhand is the lightest. TQ is the lowest energy. Gotcha. Also, hello, Bagel Chip and Negative. All right. Here's the next one. So this one's by Deep Dive Dwarf. An extra formal.
So this time we have 2 former, like 2 judges that have not made the finalist list.
Again, that blows my mind. Like, that's why I'm just like, who the fuck are the finalists? That's crazy. God freaking damn. Because I downloaded them, but I didn't take a look at them. So that's why I'm actually pretty excited to see what's gonna go on. Let me quickly read this. The world of mech racing has established itself as a global sensation, steering competition not only the sporting field but in networking too. We at Sanchez Maria are here to provide the necessary support for newcomers joining the mech racing industry. If you are reading the pilot introduction, then you must be interested in becoming a pilot, the front stage entertainer for the masses. Join our pilot sporte program, where you will find that there is more than just racing. You will learn about sharpshooting, targeting, and combat sports as you showcase your skills and craftsmanship of the technology provided by our sponsors. As a courtesy, if you end up joining the program, we will provide a Sanchez Maria sample AC that you can customize, upgrade, and keep for free. We wish to hear more from you, and hopefully well soon. Sanchez Maria. So this is almost like the very first race car you get in a racing game. So let's take a look here.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay. Very rally car like.
Honestly,
I love it.
I really, really like this design.
Dude, look at the logo. It's so cool. The S is like this like race marking. That's such a good logo. It looks so real. What the fuck? Is it real? I wonder if you made one.
I don't know. Oh, do you see that gradient there on the shoulder? Oh, that's done really well. Deep Dive Dwarf also like always does some really amazing color.
It goes from red to purple to blue.
A really good sense of color theory.
Yeah.
And now his execution with this build is really off the charts. I feel like maybe the kind of yellow, or like almost like lime, like very, very like yellowish lime green versus that like dark purple might be kind of jarring to some people. But color theory wise, this is very cohesive.
Yeah. Like, it's very convincing. Look at all the sponsors on it too. Holy crap. God damn. That is a lot of
This just
sponsors.
makes me just really sad that I couldn't actually finish mine and submit it because, like, in case anyone in chat doesn't know, my keyboard just suddenly died.
Yeah.
The week that the week of submission. So yeah.
Oh no, is that what happened? Yeah, a lot of people are lamenting that they couldn't join this particular one. So like, I think a lot of people intended on it, but I think stuff came up. We are approaching December after all, so maybe.
Yeah.
So hello, Gawan Euroblob. Also, by the way, guys, if you don't know who my host is, Inhibit Progress, a man of great mechanical, like mecha knowledge. Sometimes he does stream, and you should check it out. Please go drop a follow. Just drop the link there.
Thanks for the plug. I guess I wasn't even thinking about doing a plug.
I was, but yeah, overall, I love this entry. Again, I really thought this would have been something like a finalist, so I'm almost scared what I'm gonna see. But this truly, I've played like rally cars back in like the Nintendo 64 age, and this looks really good. I actually might download this later, because this looks nice. Like it brings me a sense of nostalgia, not gonna lie, because rally cars are colored exactly like this. It's kind of cool. And I like that, like lore, this car is like basically the first one you get, and then you customize it from there. That is really cool.
Yeah. And like, I like how it's just a really basic loadout as well, to kind of reflect that it's the first.
Yeah, this is fucking. I just realized this is all very similar to the tester AC. You got the sword and the gun, except the missile's wrong.
Yeah.
The missile's different, but it's very. But that further goes into the tester AC was a sample as well. It wasn't finished, quote unquote.
Oh, like thematically, this is a great entry, honestly.
Love all the small details people put in.
It's like D-Type Dwarf has really kind of embraced the theme and really, tried to create a whole setting around it. Because I really appreciate like stuff like that, because no mech exists in a vacuum. There's always like setting elements that like enhance or contribute to how it'll look, right? So I really appreciate like how they've really like
integrated
committed to this bit.
100%. Also, dude, look at this photo. Oh my god, this is a really good looking photo. Man, like if this was a finalist, I would have made this. What's up?
What do you think about like edited photos, like the third last one?
The third last one.
Do you think they should be allowed, or?
I think so. Just don't go overboard. Like I recommend not having more than one or a few. Because especially if it's not for PC, especially if it's not a finalist at all in general, and for PC, we can't take a closer look. So I highly suggest only having one at most. I think having one at most will like really jive up the imagination, but having more than that, like it starts to like cloud what the AC actually looks like. So I think at least maybe one, I think.
Yeah, fair.
Is a good like rule of thumb for this. Not that it's a hard rule, but we want to see what your AC looks like. And some people, all of their photos are like this one, but like worse. So I'm like, no, I can't see what your guy looks like. That's no good. So I think one is fine. Honestly, this is pretty cool. Like just having one edited photo, perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move on.
Right. So we're skipping the next two.
Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so this one's by Colonicus. Real quick, someone's asking, how can I show my AC? Just joining the Discord group. So we do these monthly fashion cores every month. Inhibit will announce another one very, very soon, especially in fact at the end of this stream. So definitely go check, like wait for that announcement. Right now there is currently none until Inhibit announces number 8. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if there's anyone who wants. Moby, we have less entries, so excuses about not reading the big descriptions. Well, Inhibit, how much time do you have? I want to keep the time in mind.
Honestly, we don't really have that many entries, so like it's okay.
Yeah. Also, stop uppercutting your desk or something. I hear it. We all hear it. We all hear the punk. You keep slamming it into your knee or something. All right, cool. Anyways, this one is by Colonicus. Slipstream. Okay, very cool. This is for the PS5. Known only as 42, a 3-time winner of the FACR, the Formula AC Rubicon. I might steal that. Turned mercenary. Coming from a racing background, they are proud to make their AC a walking advert for the companies providing parts, despite having no loyalty to any company. Livery is a tribute to Aston Martin's GT race team with exposed carbon effects and traditional British racing green with orange stripes. Okay, let's take a look. Very dark. Okay.
Yeah, all the pictures are very dark, but the colors are very nice, I think. The kind of green and like the tan color work really nice together.
Yeah, it's a very unique like coloring. Like we've seen very bright colors so far, so seeing a dark one is pretty interesting. We still see a lot of sponsor logos, though they're spread out all over the AC this time. Yeah.
I feel like the dark coloring actually contributes to making the sponsor decals more visible.
Yeah, that is true. Like it looks very clean, I will say. I think the leg area I can't see very well. The leg area.
I will say though, I wish they took pictures with better lighting so that we could see more of the details. Like,
yeah, it's hard to see some of the finer details. We could see the sponsorship decals, which I appreciate. But yeah, like I think the photo could be a little bit clearer. But you know, I know that PlayStation players, they use what they have, so that's fine, I guess. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel like we've seen a lot of really good stuff from PlayStation players. Like, I'm not saying that this is bad.
Oh no.
Like with especially with like camera angles when taking pictures, I feel like it's more of a mission choice thing rather than a console or platform choice.
Yeah, British racing green. I wonder if that's a real color. But yeah, I think this is a very clean, straightforward set. So I will admit that the orange is sometimes really dark, so I can't quite see it. But whenever there's light hitting it, it does show up pretty well, which I think is really nice. But yeah, like simple, straightforward.
It is a real color.
Oh, cool! It is a real color according to Inhibited Ogawa. Nice.
And according to Wikipedia and the rest of the internet.
Very valid. But yeah, overall, like very simple, straightforward. Like it. I wish there were more like pictures like this one, just a little bit brighter. It was also a little too bright, weirdly enough, but but like I wish like some more photos like that were just a little brighter. But yeah, like that's all I gotta say. You got anything else to add?
British racing green does tend to be darker though, especially in like modern times.
Really?
When it first appeared in 1903, which is really like a lot earlier than I would have thought, honestly. It was a bit lighter, but over the years it's gotten like dark.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's a reference to a real life thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. So this next one's by Andre.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, this next one's by Animorte. The traffic cone by
Animorte is one of the mods over on the PSN Discord. So
cool. All right, so we got a pretty.
He always does great stuff.
And
if any PlayStation player wants to go over and check the server out, maybe say hi on our behalf, that'd be cool.
Sounds good. Like, should we drop a link?
Let me see if I can.
I'll can you drop me a link?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, drop me a link right now. In the meanwhile, let me quickly read this. Where there is a road or construction site, one of these will always be found. The main duty is in constantly being prepared to slow others and enforce detours. When challenged, very few find themselves able to escape or catch the elusive officer without acquiring some kind of infraction. So these are like meter made. Like these aren't literal traffic cones. That's just what they're called. Oh, okay. Let's take a quick look, people. After we take a when Inhibit sends me the link, I will drop you a link to the PlayStation Discord.
I just sent it.
All right, cool. Let me just quickly Okay. And let me just quickly drop that. There is the PSN if you guys would like to check it out. Okay, so let's take a look. So these are workhorse. These are essentially are people driving very old like meter made gear, basically. Like police cars of sorts. Like they're completely designed. Well, that stop sign decal is very. Wait, why is it stretched like
Wait,
that?
what is happening?
Wait, why is it stretched like that? Do you see this? Okay, I was like, okay, this looks pretty normal, but like, what is going on? Is this supposed to be in motion? What?
I have no clue.
I like how you. Okay, right off the bat, the critique I have for this primarily comes from the decal is so clean. Look at this. It's pristine, but the rest of the AC looks like it's 100 years old. has been out in the sun for years type thing. But I do appreciate the lore. I think the lore is really nice, but I have to admit I don't get why the stop sign is so stretched. Nobody's
Honestly,
overtaking.
It looks like someone took like a really old, like rusted, like
it slapped some decals on it.
Slapped a bunch of decals on it. Yeah. Which maybe that's the idea. I'm not sure.
It wasn't written into the lore. But yeah, I guess it makes sense because if the paint of the AC doesn't matter, the sign on it does. I could argue for that. I could see that. And these are fully armored, and you look at the weapons here. It's definitely designed to tussle with other ACs. Like Ogawa says, nobody's overtaking the safety car when it is armed. Yeah. Like this is the safety car that's it's lured to hunt down other ACs that try to run from it. Yeah. So makes sense. I could see that, but I still would have preferred just a few like marks on the a few marks on the especially the yield one. And I have to admit, I still don't know what the explanation is for the stop sign being this warped.
Yeah. It doesn't really seem to technically be a racing vehicle per se. It definitely goes fast and can catch up to like illegal street racers, but I'm not sure if this is a racing vehicle, you know?
Yeah. I'm not sure about that myself. So
like either way, I do like the creativity.
Instead of just like rally car, like went for something kind of unique, and I appreciate that definitely.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to say before we move on?
Not really. I think
okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so this one's by.
Anyways, we're skipping that one.
Okay, this next one's by Graham. The AC's name is Heatsink.
Who's also in chat.
Oh, hello. There's Graham. Hello. So this one's called Heatsink. I think JC's AC was also named that. A pilot whose only goal was speed removed some components to prevent the AC from overheating to go faster. Unfortunately, this caused heat damage to the AC and Heatsink's pilot. This hasn't stopped him from racing though, along with his part-time of mercenary work, using the Vientos to cause overload before killing the other pilot, with 4 Trino needles to the cockpit with an assault armor to make sure they are truly dead. So it's kind of like a criminal racer that pilots that races with these very deadly kind of unofficial races. So I could kind of see that. Okay. Yep, using a lot of needles. Like weapons that don't cause too much heat because lore-wise's AC causes a lot of heat. If that was the case though, I really would have liked to I would really like to see some damage around where the boosters are to indicate that the boosters are going so hot
that would be cool.
Yeah, but this is a prime example of what I just talked about not too long ago about pictures. I cannot see the details. Look at this one. Like I can't see the details on your beautiful AC. Look at it. The lighting is a little too strong. You want to mess around with like the brightness and the contrast settings a little bit. Not too much with the contrast, but mostly brightness. So we could see the details here because these are way too dark and bright. That makes, and there was And yeah, obviously there wouldn't be a lot of sponsorship decals on an AC like this. Obviously not. This is something of like an underworld racer, but it is definitely a bit more on the simpler side. I would have liked to, this is a good start to an AC. I already see the at this F7 what seems to be an ace of spades of some kind on like the thighs, which makes sense. Like this character is always gambling with death, like piloting something like this, but I definitely want to see some damage on it. This from the lore, this doesn't come across as like a very rich person piloting an AC. Like this person has been works on it personally, so some weathering, especially damaged weathering on where the boosters are, would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah. I feel like I do like the color scheme. Like, oh, what does it remind me of? It reminds me of the Ack guy from like the original Gundam, like those colors.
Oh, yeah. I see. But yeah, I overall, it's just too hard to see these photos of them. Yeah, send me a picture. Hello, Grey Hamid. Hello, Mr. Nihongo-san. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Yo, Moby, who's the bartender and waitress for the tavern? I guess it's Zay. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, so this is what oh yeah, the colors are very similar to this.
It reminds me of those kind of colors.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah, so like the colors wise I really like, but like you said, I feel like they could have taken some, like Graham could have taken some like other pictures to show the AC off, like the AC itself off, because right now all the pictures, they're really cool and really atmospheric, but they don't really show off a lot of the details.
And having a few of these is nice. I think having a few of these is nice, just like that edited photo we just talked about, but we definitely need some clear photos so that we could actually see some of the hard work you put in.
Definitely.
Graham had said, I mainly just took my original PvP AC colors. I see, because Ogawa in the chat mentioned this. The matte olive green does make it look more like a military mech, more of a mass-produced style. Yeah, like it doesn't necessarily look like it's lore, so some weathering will probably help with that. But overall, I think it's a very good start.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. A very good start. So, are we Senzubi Maniac?
No, we're skipping that one.
Okay.
And we're also we're skipping all the way to Negev's one.
Okay, to Negev or after?
Like to Negev, because after is nothing.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So, this one is by Negev, the Blackbird. Pilot details unidentified. Data input required. Undefeated champion of the Group B racing category in the underground AC racing scene on Rubicon 3. Rumor says this AC and its pilot has been chasing a devil, aiming to conquer and putting it to rest. Okay, so we got another underground racer like type thing going on. Cool. I like how these are basically factions. Like we got like official racers with rally cars, like sponsors plastered absolutely everywhere, like bright colors, like night colors, and then we got like these darker, smoother colors that are like like the underground racing scene. Like I like that a lot. So this one's by Negev.
Do you know what this is? We've just made Armored Core 6 Formula Front.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, I knew Negev was a person of culture. I think the head has a carbon fiber pattern, which is very common.
Yeah. Like Negev likes racing stuff, so like this is basically like right down his alley as a challenge.
Makes sense. Yeah, see, look at these photos. Like like the photos, because they don't have such strong brightness or darkness, like I could actually see the AC. Look, I can see that the tail part has carbon fiber, which is a very, very common upgrade when it comes to like cars in real life. Even your steering, I've seen my friends replace their steering wheels and like their clutch with carbon fiber. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm like, oh, that looks nice. At the very least, I could tell you it looks nice. Like apparently it's lighter than like the regular material. That's why it's considered an upgrade. I forgot, but My friend put
Does
it
it
on his
matter
steering wheel.
for like the steering wheel and the clutch?
Well, that friend, that was his first time having money, so I like honestly
fair
that
enough.
is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
tame as cars go. For a hobby like cars, that is a very tame. That's very tame instead of having an expensive car. But anyways, regardless, the Blackbird is a really cool name for it. Like, love it. Like because the colors are so, it's going for a dark underground monotone color.
Yeah,
But it's like, because it's an underground racing thing, but it's clear that unlike some of the previous entries, this is definitely like, this person is a champion in his own right, in their own right. And this car is not like some underground garage, one guy working on his garage type thing. This is definitely like, this thing works.
This is a well-tuned like F1 car.
Yeah, like illegal parts, but a very clean one. Like, that's why the parts look so good. And I love how it has an overall dark coloring to it, but look at like the differences. Like, you got a little bit of gray, like different shades of gray. You got some white decals to change it up. You got the carbon fire adding some like cool textures, and the guns are red, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I love the amount of detail.
Did you mention the kind of like almost like mustard yellow, like gold kind of accents?
I did not.
I really like how that breaks up the like the monotony of the black and the carbon fiber and the gray.
Yeah,
just to add like a splash of color there.
Yes, 100%.
I'm pretty sure it's not black. I'm pretty sure it's a very dark purple
or blue. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So the yellow actually like works really well with the purple.
Oh.
Like, I'm not sure if it's pure black. It doesn't look like pure black to me.
But yeah, Negative, I like this.
Yeah, definitely.
This is very, very nice. Like, got no critiques. Overall, looks really good.
Yeah, honestly, like I said at the beginning, all of the entries for this challenge look really good. Like, just because there aren't as many entries doesn't make it like, you know, any like. Okay, I want to say worse quality, but like not in like a bad way.
No.
Like, you get what I mean, right?
No. Like, if it's part of the lore.
Oh yeah. Okay, it is from One Gun Midnight. Okay, so basically, One Gun Midnight is, from what I know, a Japanese arcade like arcade cabinet like racing game, like with like, you know, like how arcades have like Mario Kart and stuff.
Oh yeah,
but
this is one of those super hardcore Japanese arcade racing games, isn't it? Those games are punishingly difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Oh my god, I see.
Okay, now that you pointed out, I immediately see it. Okay, this is really well done.
Look at that, dude. That aesthetic brings me nostalgia, and I've only played these games like a handful of times and crashed into the wall. Is it based off Initial D? Like, does it have any relation to that kind of thing, or is it just the aesthetic?
No, I think it's just the aesthetic. Like, it's very similar, but like the person who like the author is not the same. So
gotcha.
Yeah. But anyways, like at my local arcade that I frequent, there's always so many people at both like the Initial D racing game and like the One Gun Midnight kind of cabinets. It's always interesting to see people like really like go at it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, but yes, overall.
Okay, the timeline's lined up.
Oh, so they are in the same universe. Oh, cool. All right, let me just quickly catch up on chat. I guess I'm feeling a bit flabbergasted. You seem to be on a roll. Yeah. I'll do my best to catch up on chat, Mr. Nihongo-san. But like I do need a little bit of focus, especially when it comes to collabs. But I hope you're overall having a wonderful day. Let me know if you ever enter anything into one of my one of our fashion cores. Hey Moby, are there any cool jet cosplays with Lambo legs? So far, no. Were there any at all in a bit?
So one of the rules for this challenge was that I did specify that ground speed needed to be higher than
not floating speed. Not floating speed.
Yeah, I did consider changing it so that it would be like that would include hover speed, but in the end I decided not to.
Gotcha. So looks like Aiden probably not. Like, because we focus so much on ground speed, and Lamb's ground speed is actually probably not particularly crazy fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of wish for the famous tofu car being an AC. I am actually surprised we haven't seen any Toreno cosplays. Not like literal Toreno carrying Toreno.
Yeah.
I am kind of surprised about that. Also, hello Ronan's Ghost. How are you doing? Yes. Anyways, so since that was the last one, should we go on to the finalists?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So which one are we doing?
Since we have time, you want to read the descriptions of the finalists as well?
Absolutely. And I also have voice interviews from the winners. Actually, I was able to acquire those.
Yeah.
So like from Cruiser and Mushroom. So like when we get to that. So which one are we doing next?
So first off, we're doing Pegasus Ace by Slayer.
Okay. Slayer.
Under
Here it is.
Animorte's build.
Okay, so this one's by Slayer, Mr. Number One Archivist Hater. Pegasus for the PlayStation. Similar to Hearth, it could travel at the speed of light, but instead of having overwhelming strength, he has lightning quick reflexes and speed. Okay, so I could see this being like a kind of urban legend type AC, so let's see what's going on here.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the color scheme is pretty simple, but it's very clean looking. And, well, I say clean looking because when you look at some of the pictures, you can see that the weathering you see is caused by like battle damage rather than
here's a really good photo right here. Yeah,
weathered from the beginning. Yeah. So overall, I think it's a very clean looking design. I do really like the kind of blue, like the light blue and like the sky blue and the white color scheme. If you look at the assembly menu picture and
this helps a lot. Yeah. It's got a very nice premium
really
feel to it, I will say.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of like really like light yellow highlights as like stripes like that you can occasionally see throughout the AC, which really blends into the white in a good way. I think
I can't see from the
like
assembly.
in the sense that like if you look on the core and like on like the wing bits on the shoulders, there's like yellow accents there that are really subtle.
Maybe I'm lying.
Also, Moby, your mic keeps cutting out on my end, so I have no idea if you've like.
I think that's a Discord thing. Yeah, I think that's no. I hear you. I'll let you know if I can hear you. I have to admit I cannot see it, but I'll take your word for it. I really cannot seem to identify it. Maybe I'm colorblind.
Wait, let me just take a screenshot. Give me a second.
Because like I can't quite see what you're talking about, but overall my thoughts on this is that I love it. Kind of reminds me of like this is very specific. You know those Wojak keyboards? They got a really nice thick pastel coloring. They're like the premium keyboards that gamers use. That's kind of what the blue reminds me of. I think it's very, very satisfying.
Yeah, true. Actually,
check.
I just sent you a screenshot.
Oh my god, that really does blend in. Oh my god.
Yeah,
I see.
like
whoa,
there's a lot of
that's a very subtle detail.
Really
yeah,
subtle yellow accents throughout the whole AC, which makes it look more interesting than you initially think it is.
Yeah, like definitely one of those things I need to like get a close up on. Yeah, but overall I think it's it's very pleasing to look at. Honestly, the blue is like the king here, and like it's grabbing my attention. The really nice thick blue. Yeah, exactly. Like the Wojak keyboards, like they're Wojak, something like that. But they've got like always like a thick pastel coloring that I always found really satisfying, and having that break up the detail here was really cool.
Yeah, definitely. But overall, I think it's a pretty simple build, but like simple doesn't mean bad. Like this thing made it into like as one of the finalists, so.
Okay. Yeah, very simple, very nice. Like you don't need a crazy amount of decals all the time, and if you do, they don't always have to be loud decals, because that sometimes turns into noise. So yeah, overall, I could see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
And
just quickly.
all the decals that are there really fit with like the kind of like lore and the feel that he was going with. So
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Pegasus. Okay, so let me just quickly catch up on chat. I am good. Currently doing dad shit. Oh, I see. I finally made it to C rank in Xbox. Yo, congrats, Ronan. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. Yes, Slayer. You missed my entry. Oh no, but it's okay, Slayer. This VOD will be up. This VOD should be up. Let's see. All right. So what's next? Inhibit. Progress.
oh, sorry. Yeah. The next one should
Mr.
be,
Progress, are you there?
The next one should be Breakdown by Talspawn.
Oh, Tospawn, I see it right here. All right, so it's always like confusing to my head whenever Tilespawn works on an AC that's
There we
not his main one. But all right, so I have a few inspirations for this entry. If you want to see them, where I mentioned Breakdown and Armored Drip. Huh? This takes me to another link. What?
No, that's just the.
I don't see anything.
Channel.
Yeah, I don't see anything here.
But anyways, like since we can. Honestly, I don't know either, but shall we take a look at it in game, because we can actually do that this time.
Hell yeah, we shall. Breakdown, right? Whoops. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. What have we got here?
Also,
There's a Decepticon logo
especially
on
for
it.
This section, can you stream on Discord?
Okay.
Yeah. It's really fun, fun how it has like almost Optimus Prime colors, but it has the Decepticon symbol.
Yeah, I don't think it's meant to look like this Optimus Prime. Yes, it's got the colors, but like a little bit. But like I think that's I think that's not intentional. Obviously, we have a lot of.
Yeah, probably.
You know what? You know what? Maybe. I mean, you know that's movie Transformers 1. Maybe the Decepticons continued to have the race. You know what I mean from the movie?
That'd be funny. Yeah.
There's a Barbie. There's a Barbie one right there. That's kind of cool.
This build is peak. This build is peak.
Look at all these fictional companies and like and real ones too from the game.
Yeah.
Okay. Very satisfying to look at those.
Like the like a kind of checkerboard decal.
Yeah, I saw that. Like that's very common with racing cars, right?
Yeah.
For whatever reason. Like the taxis too. I love how many sponsors are on this thing. Like it looks very like it does that without adding too much noise, which I appreciate. Except there's another Barbie one. Yeah. Double sponsored by Barbie.
It helps that all the colors of the sponsor decals Tilespawn has chosen fit with the actual color scheme of the AC.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which I really appreciate in terms of kind of color cohesion. Because, you know, like it's red, blue, and kind of like light gray, right? And all the sponsor decals that they've chosen are red, blue, and like light gray.
Yeah.
Or like close to those colors. Like, you know, like the Decepticon logo is purple, but it's pretty close to the kind of like shade of dark blue that Tilespawn's used here.
Yeah, there's a light. Tilespawn loves the brighter blue, and like you can see that right here, like on the sides of the legs. That adds up a little bit of that breaks up the monotony a little bit. Love it.
I also like the kind of stripes. Yeah, like those.
Yeah, they're just kind of they really break up the monotony of this AC, which is really freaking cool.
Also, I realized you paused at just the right moment where the core is exposed. Like go to the back of the AC. The core is actually still like going into the AC. You paused at like the perfect moment.
Like right here?
No, like the like the core expansion part. Do you see that?
What part? Ooh.
Like that's not usual. Like, you know, like when you load an AC into the hangar, it goes through like a set of animations, right?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that.
But you paused it at just the right moment.
Perfect. Cool. But overall, Tilespawn, I really like this. I like that like Tilespawn was able to put in so many colors without it looking too weird. Like too much noise.
Yeah.
I love the gentler decals, like, and like the stronger ones. The shine, like overall it looks like a very nice premium storied racing AC, which I absolutely love. And random the Decepticon decal, maybe you could consider it a transformer.
Oh, yeah. It's like, you know how in the Michael Bay movies, I think it was Dark of the Moon, the wreckers were like rally cars.
I never watched that one.
I'm pretty sure the wreckers were rally cars.
I never watched that far. I only watched like the first 2 or 3.
Oh no, like I'm talking about the third movie.
Oh shit, I don't remember too much about that one. Damn it. But I'll take your word for it. You there, Nibbit?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, you gonna send me a link?
I'm just trying to Google pictures. Yeah.
The wreckers were NASCAR cars. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, see you in a bit, Steam. Okay, let me...
They're like NASCAR cars kitted out with a bunch of weapons.
So they're going for like a Twisted Metal kind of look, but like NASCAR, like
basically.
not, but like rally cars. I'm see specific. Oh, actually, no, you're right, NASCAR. Ah, so that's what it might be going for. I see.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, but overall, like I think this looks really clean. Like, I like how like they emphasize the asymmetry in the head part by having like just a few stripes on the left. Like honestly, like just Tilespawn has a mastery of the color blue that I really appreciate.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, the blue looks really nice.
It makes sense because Tilespawn's AC that he worked on for several monthly fashion cores in a row, improving it like gradually, was a lightning decal, like was a bright blue lightning decal on a blue AC. So I think that's why like that it definitely makes sense that like he has such a strong handle on the color blue in particular, because that's where it really shines. And overall, yeah, I am not surprised this made it into the finals. This is really cool.
Definitely. I think it's kind of amusing that like it's like, you know, so what people are like known for, like Mino's known for like his decals, and like Yazayo's known for like his like really like unique style and like inspiration, and like Empress is known for his like decal saturation, and Tilespawn is known for his color blue.
Yo, so true. Blue. That is kind of true. Yeah. But yeah, very interesting. Looks simple at first. The more you look, the more you discover detail. Yes, those ACs are a joy to like take a look at. Moby, why don't you enter the monthly challenges? Oh, I'm just occupied with other things, and also I don't think I'm very good at it. I'm better at appreciating it than I am at actually making it. I'm not like Loyal Bones.
Moby, you should have put White Wendigo into the October challenge. Just for the Halloween thing.
I should have, huh? I really should have. Like, I really should have put the. This is the one he's talking about. This is an old video. Wait, where'd it go? It's not that one actually. Yeah, I don't know where I put it.
There.
No, that's the original one. Like, are you talking about the white one, or are you talking about the one with the red on it?
The one that you sent me for.
Yeah, it's probably this one. Yeah, I probably should have sent it for the horror challenge, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it technically was freestyle, but like it was like a kind of like you know, like it was October, so.
Yeah. Too many. Damn. Listen. I like my ACs. Okay, I'm a hoarder at heart. Okay. I'm afraid the starter loader ACs the prettiest I got. No, Ogawa, come on. Like at work. Hey, Ogawa, if you really want a pretty AC, like I'm sure someone could help you make one. Like you could do it. You could do the starter loader AC.
You can do better. Really awesome things with the starter loader 4.
It's true.
I remember that one time when we were doing the fantasy challenge. Remember one of the finalists was just like a basically stock loader 4, but with a ton of filigree on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you can do a lot, honestly.
Even with like basic frames, you can do a lot.
Absolutely. Anyways, we're getting off topic, so should we move on to the next one?
Yep.
Okay, so what's the next one?
The next one is Sunstreaker by Senzu Maniac.
Oh shit, what did I just do? Oh, whoops, okay. Oh, here it is. Sunstreaker by Senzubean Maniac for the PC. Elcano Foundry is well known for the Elcano? Elcano Foundry is well known for their craftsmanship in AC design. But when you start hearing about their subsidiary group of test pilots and racers, then you know of the Ogre Racing Crew and the Sunstreaker AC. This nightmare of a machine tries to combine the elegance of speed and craftsmanship into a high-octane speed demon, using a DFGN 08 Santai, courtesy of the Dafang core industry. The Sunstreaker easily on idle boost moves at 381, quick and agile to fight a sea spider without thinking, turning on a dime when in tight corners. Unleashing the DFGN 08 Santai uses the IA core to unleash the speed of 485. Even with the added weight of the Santai and the IA core that pushes the Sunstreaker closer to midweight, they managed to curve to about 60,000 tons, barely surpassing the 60,000 lightweight category, so just under that, I mean. Now, before you ask, the Dozer News Platform 039 had the opportunity to capture footage of the Sunstreaker in both racing and combat prowess. Now, let's show the Sunstreaker in action. Stay tuned for more news at your local Dozer News sources. Okay, so let's take an actual look at the AC itself. All right. The Ogre, the Sunstreaker Ogre.
First of all, I just want to say that I really, really like all the gradients on this.
Apparently, according to Dargon, it's a transformer. Is it?
Like, yeah, Sunstreaker is the name of a transformer, but I don't think this is the inspiration here.
Gotcha.
Sunstreaker is a yellow Lamborghini.
So this is a name thing.
Sunstreaker the transformer.
Oh my god, look at that.
I guess just sharing the same name.
This is so clean. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks so good. The gradient on the black.
Look at the kind of, light decals on the core.
Yes, like it's so striking. Oh my god.
And I really like how they've kind of integrated the colors of the Elcano logo.
Yeah, like with the orange and reddish. Yeah. Oh my god, it looks so. The gradients pop out so hard because of the black.
Cohesive design.
100%.
And yeah,
even a unique decal, like even a unique emblem just for this AC, the Ogre Racing.
Yeah.
Ogre. Oh shit.
Just like the use of more kind of unconventional parts, like the ephemera core and the Firmeza head, and somehow making them actually look kind of cohesive, even when the design language of the two is really different.
Yeah. Oh my. This looks.
Like, it's a very pretty looking AC.
100%. It's even got some yellow on the back.
Yeah,
like gold too.
I'm not personally sure if I like the contrast in the yellow. Like I would have liked it if they used a warmer yellow. Personally speaking.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But overall, it still looks amazing. Like I'm not. Yeah.
Just this shot, like look at this, like just the shine on the shoulders, like the false lights on the core, the gradients. You're using this is using a variety of techniques, like very well. And of course, the classic having gradients on the feet, because it touches with the ground as you boost. So like it gives it like a artificial sense of heat, which is really cool. And the sides of the legs, like using the emblem, so cool.
Yeah. And there's still like the Elcano logo spot like done throughout, and it doesn't look out of place. I think that's the kind of like cherry on top for me.
Yes.
Like, it looks so organic, like with the rest of the decals, because sometimes when you have like when you can directly compare default like corporation logos with user-made decals, oftentimes the user-made decals are a lot better, like obviously a lot better quality. But in this case, I think they've kind of balanced it really well in terms of like how good the decals are. I'm not saying like I think it takes intention to match the kind of vibes,
Yeah. Ogawa said this old school hot rod vibes. For me, it looks like an old school like car that got like a really modern upgrade. Like it's like one of those old cars, like classic muscle cars or whatever, but the inside is filled with like really like the latest technology. That's like the vibe I get from something like this.
It reminds me of a Hot Wheels car in like the best way.
Yes, that too. That's a really good way of putting it. God, I used to buy so many of those because they were like $1, which was for a kid pretty affordable. Like honestly, it's like you just skip lunch once and you get 2 cars.
It's so healthy to skip lunch as a kid, though.
I know, but I can't say I haven't done that. And like that and Matchbox cars, but Hot Wheels always had the crazier designs, while Matchbox were like more realistic designs. But they were both $1, like in Target or whatever. So that was like one of my favorite pastimes. But yeah, Hot Wheel car, yes.
Like like you said, like Hot Wheels cars to be more out there in terms of design,
and that's
like this really
exactly
it. Feels like what they were going for.
Yeah, and honestly, Inhibit, the more I look at it, the more I agree with you. I think the yellow is weirdly out of place. It's a little too bright. I think the brightness, the highest amount of brightness coming from the gradient, the hot, like the heating gradients, is probably better than the yellow. So I can agree with that, but it's such a minor nitpick.
That color, like if they matched that color, I think this would like be my like #1 pick. Like again, this is a finalist build, so obviously it looks
so good.
I think it looks amazing.
Just the core and the shoulders are done so well. It's such a good shot. Yeah, I might keep this in my downloads for a bit. All right, shall we move on to the next one?
Yeah, sure. Let me just check who it is.
Yeah, when is the community challenge out? We'll announce one at the end of this one, okay?
By Andre.
Okay. By Andre, right?
Yeah. Sorry, what did you say just now?
No. I was just answering a question. Like, we will announce the community challenge at the end of today, or at the very least, like very quick, like very soon. Andre. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this one is by Andre, the AM R24. Gentlemen, there's no point in fighting in guns. All conflicts can be resolved peacefully. But if you don't agree, try making me. Rubicon Racing 3 is waiting for you. Okay.
I really like this AC.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh.
Like, this is the kind of, like, British green. Like, this is another, like,
reference.
British green AC.
Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. What the? It's like John Alter randomly in the head. Like, that's such a specific character.
This isn't Itasha, technically.
Itasha? What do you mean? What?
Like, you like some. This reminds, like, the inclusion of the Jalter head reminds me of that, like, Racing Miku, like, rally car.
That's a very common, like, gacha game thing, like, to have your characters in racing uniforms. But anyways, that aside, like, I see carbon fiber again. What is the rate? Is this supposed to look like it's spray painted on a little bit? Look at the red and the
honestly,
bright green.
I think it might be a decal resolution issue.
Really?
Yeah, but it, like, you see on the core there. Okay, maybe it's supposed to be spray painted. I'm not sure, but I'm 90% sure, because, you know, the green stripes on the head look really clean. The green stripes on like the kind of back of the core look really clean. I think it's just that they use the same decal, but when like stretched to like a bigger size, the borders became blurry because of resolution issues.
Yeah, I think these are supposed to be false lights. No, maybe.
No, I'm not sure. I think it's just supposed to be green like highlights, because look at the one on the head.
Yeah, that one looks like a false light in a really good way. I don't know, but like, I think this spray painting is on purpose, because if you look at the head, the logo that has John Alter on it, like, and the F, I think R. I think this partially spray painted look is on purpose. Yeah, I think it's on purpose, but overall, like, I like that it's like a mixture of things. Like both very clean and very like personable, like street racing things. So it's got like both of those things going on at the same time. It's while having sponsors. I like how they chose like one like left back just for all the sponsors. I think that's a really cool asymmetrical decision.
On the head, like the sponsors are. On
Yeah, which makes sense. Like otherwise it'd be a little monotonous. So love it. Yeah, it has a kind of like both. We usually see a full rally car, full underground racing. This is actually kind of dipping into both in an interesting way. I like that. I'm a sucker for carbon fiber.
One of the logos, the PERIL like brand, like that's a real tire company, I'm pretty sure.
Really? Yeah, I like how it's like a mixture. A lot of these are like a mixture of like real life logos and like fictional Armored Core logos.
Yeah.
God, the core's done so well. Like that must have taken a little bit of effort to make this actually line up properly.
They're probably my favorite parts of the whole build.
Yes, like the core to head, it just looks so good. Look at the amount of detail. This, like any AC that makes me feel like FromSoft should hire some like decal artists from this game, and like to make like some of the lower accurate, like the lower ACs that you find in the campaign, like makes me like that's just such a good feeling. I'm just like, look at this. This is what I feel like. This is what a campaign AC should look like. Looks so good.
Honestly, this looks like something straight out of like the cover art of like Formula Front.
Yeah, and overall, I love its asymmetrical look, like the legs and the shoulder, like the back shoulder thing in particular, and like the arms. Like I love the asymmetrical look to it. It gives it a lot to look at. Wow. Do real racing cars have like this many of like the same like sponsors everywhere and not just like in one area? Huh. Because it is in a lot of places.
I do like the decal density though. Like
really?
I do like how I think it's busy in a fun way.
Okay. I suppose one critique is like this Alcano foundry, but that's like such a minor like nitpick. Like, but yeah, if you look at this, like it does like meld into the carbon fiber, but apart from that, like again, like I've really got nothing to say. This is a beautiful piece of machinery. Anything else to add? Because I'm just at awe. Anything else to add? Because I'm just at awe.
No, I think it's a pretty good build. Like other than like some possible decal resolution issues. I think,
well, that's a
like,
game thing, so it's pretty great. Yeah, there's not much we can do about the game.
Say, though, the words on the core, it's kind of weird how one's just like a mirrored version of the other one, and so like
what do you
the
mean?
left side one. Or like right side from like our view.
Oh,
it's like that way around, and like that was just like,
okay. Well, I have to admit, I have no idea what's going on there, but I suppose that's to make it look more symmetrical, I guess. Yeah. I guess that. Yeah, like apart from some really minor nitpicks, like overall, this it makes complete sense why this was a finalist. Really fucking cool.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So what's the next one?
Also, really, one last thing. I do like that the lights are pink.
Yeah, I think it's a really excellent color.
Contrasts really well with the green.
Yeah,
and you know, like one really famous mech that does this is the Zaku. So like you really can't go wrong with green mechs with like pink
That
lights.
is true. It is vaguely a Zaku color scheme. That is kind of true. And Zaku have, which is kind of, but like but doesn't look military at all. Like it fits this perfectly. But I do agree. Like I wasn't gonna say it looked like a Zaku. Until like you pointed it out, but like I think like the lighting, the pink color, like it's a really nice contrasting color like to the rest of the AC, so it's very satisfying to look at. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Who do we have next?
Also, I sent you what I was talking about if you
Formula Front Armored Core. God damn. Yes.
All right, so now
that look good.
Like winner category, like the.
All right. Is this the one where is this Cruiser and Mushroom? Inhibit? Inhibit? You there? Oh. Looks like Discord. Oh no. Looks like Discord's having some issues. Oh no. Discord! You doo-doo head! Discord's all yellow. It's not green. Oh no! No! He fucking died! No! Inhibit! Oh god. Disconnected? What do you mean? Oh, there we go. Hello? Hello? Inhibit?
Hello? Yeah, okay, now
Okay,
it's
yeah.
working. That was really
Discord just decided to die out of nowhere.
weird. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So next one's from Cruiser. So I do have a like an interview from Cruiser. So we'll talk about our thoughts after I play his interview. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let me just quickly read it over. So this is by Cruiser, one of our 2 winners. So real quick, Inhibit, which winner is this? The community?
This is the community vote winner.
Cool. This is the community vote winner. This is called Trans Am 20,000, a reference to Gundam 00, a homage of Sweet JP's machine from the Yellow Line race, featured in the animated film Red Line. So let me quickly lower.
It's not a 00 reference.
Trans Am is not a 00, huh? Okay.
No, because Trans Am's a car.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But also a thing in 00, but the car came first.
Gotcha. Makes sense. Okay, I will now play the interview.
Hello everyone, my name is Krutzer. I am from...
Alright, I'm just gonna do something real quick while you play the interview. Give me a second.
I don't get to talk about...
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna start again.
Hello everyone, my name is Krutzer. I am from, somewhere in Asia. I don't get to talk about my works that much, so I'd like to thank you all for having me here. My AC here is the Trans Am 20,000. The name itself is already a giveaway for the Trans Am used by Sweet JP from the movie Red Line. So this one specifically is referencing the one that is used in the Yellow Line race at the first act of the movie, since there's 2 versions of the Trans Am with different looks. Now for one, I wanted this build to look a little simpler when it comes to its parts. The Melander core is already perfect for what I had in mind. I settled with the loader 4 legs because it's simple. As for the arms, I wanted it to use the Melander at first, but the silhouette felt off for it to be JP's car. Had some struggle with it at first until I settled with the Firmeza arms for its slick design and less weight. As for the head, this is something I had to think about a lot, because something tells me to go with the flat head, but at the same time I wanted it to look like a normal AC. Because I feel like giving it a flat head would just make it look like a walking car, so I had to think of putting an actual head instead of, So I thought of putting a Melander head, but it came off a little too simple, way too simple. So I really struggled with it at first, and then I decided to go with the nacked head because I saw the shape on its side profile. It kind of looked like it had a pompadour if you stretch your imagination that far. So I thought of actually recreating Sweet JP's head with the nacked head, since Sweet JP has a pompadour. It didn't look as good as I pictured it, so I scrapped the idea, just made it the same color as the body, slapped the racing stripes on top of it, and it's good to go. As for the silk shading, it's also based on the movie. Well, in fact, it's based on the animation style of the movie. It's something I've always wanted to try, so I pretty much made a lot of square decals. black square decals. I slapped those decals, and the way I did it is like putting black squares on an area, start cutting it by masking squares on top of it, while looking at a screenshot of where I put the black square at. I did this via trial and error, taking screenshots of the area, eyeballing it, and funnily enough, when I'm mostly done with it, someone in the Armor Drip channel shared a method that would have made this process much easier and much faster. And yeah, I kind of don't like at that point I want to remake the entire thing because I don't really have time in me. The core decals took the most time since it is the centerpiece of the build and most people will gravitate their eyes on to it. So it took the most effort when it comes to cell shading, details, everything. It started to lag my game whenever I try to add more decals to it, which is a pain. It wasn't a sufficient method. For the arms and legs, I just cheated by abusing the projection based decal system of the game. I looked down, spray black square from the bottom, and I added some actual shading decals just to mask off the vibe that it's just a projection. One other thing is weathering it. At first I wanted it to have no weather at all, so you could have like the actual cell shaded aesthetic of it. So I added weathering, and fortunately enough, some parts of it made it look like it's cell shaded. Like some parts are hidden in like this black weathering effect, and it's perfect. I was like, yeah, that actually saves me from adding more decals to it. It saved a lot of space to where actual cell shading decals will be put. So that's mostly for the core. Well, what else is there? Well, the headlights are directly from the Trans Am. I took a screenshot of the anime and had it side by side while I was making the decals. There's also taillights from behind the core, which I forgot to add in the photos of my submissions. Last thing to note is that I didn't include any weapons for it, not just because of the speed limit that needs to be met, but also because in Sweet JP's case, in the Red Line movie, he didn't bring any weapons in the race, even though it's completely legal to do so, and would have been much useful. He's a guy who's just there to race, and I think that pretty much saved me some wiggle room to add parts that are good. So that's pretty much it. Thank you all for having me here again. Congratulations to the ones who made the finalists and the judges winner as well. So have a good stream.
Okay, that was Cruiser. Thank you so much for the interview.
All right.
Yeah, for overall, I think you said everything I wanted to say. The beautiful core, like this is this is a reference to like the movie Redline. It's got a nice shape.
I just sent you a picture of the car.
Oh, so this is the car that it's based off of. Like I see the cell shading, the blue, the white. Yeah. Like overall, beautiful.
In my opinion, this build, this is my winner.
Really?
Like the moment I saw it, it genuinely is the best recreation of an anime car I have ever seen.
Because the cell shading is so good.
Yeah, and also he used the Melander core to make the shape of the headlight mounts, because on the car in the show, it's kind of angular, right?
That's true. And the backlights too.
The Melander core is angular. Yeah. So just because of the headlights, I think this is my winner.
But the shells,
of course, Fremeza arms always look good with stripes on them.
Yeah, and then like the cell shading, it's so anime to look at. It's so striking. Like, in fact, when it's damaged, it becomes even more cell shaded. And according to the game, the car it's based off of is the real Trans Am. Yeah. We just talked about that some time ago, and it's good. Like the every part of this like AC is absolutely beautiful. Like in like it oozes style.
The real car looks really funky as well. What the heck is that front design? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, let me show you this.
While you do that, let me quickly catch up on chat. How dare you showcase mech designs without me? It's okay, there'll be a VOD up, okay? Dude, when you got disconnected, like chat was like, take the leader's head, banish it, like the last mod is down. I think
I sent you a picture. This is a weird looking car. Like, it's really funky though.
Huh. Those are some interesting air vents.
Yeah.
Is this a toy?
No.
This is a toy.
Is a real car.
Okay. Oh yeah, like overall, regardless, look good. Like it's a very strong, it's a good reference. A bit of a niche one, but it's a really cool reference. Like the cell shading is good. The amount of like coloring difference is really awesome. Like the I like how the headlights and backlights are there. The stripe makes the asymmetrical stripes make it look really pleasing. Oh my god, it looks like it popped from a different game.
Redline?
I have not.
You should watch it. I think it's one of the it's the Western animation that's taken the longest to produce, and then it like flopped, and now it has a cult following.
Ah, I hate it when stories like that happen. Like it deserved to have success in the first place, but I see. Yeah, maybe I'll add it to my watch list.
Redline's Japanese, but like it was in production for 7 years.
God damn. God freaking damn. Damn. Okay. Yeah. But regardless, what I said earlier was that it looks like it came from a different game, and I think that's just kind of crazy to me. Like these are obviously parts that I recognize, but like it looks like it popped from a different game, like Armored Core 6, the Switch version, like a cell shaded Switch version or something. According to the game, that movie you're talking about, the whole thing was hand drawn by a small team. 7 years. God damn.
Yeah, it has over like 100,000 hand drawn frames, which is crazy.
Let me pop this up a little bit then. Redline. Oh wait, this seems to be some kind of live action thing. Okay, there we go. God, look at the screenshots. Beautiful.
It's a beautifully animated movie.
Wait, like how old is this movie? Like it looks kind of recent actually.
Released in 2010.
Okay, so yeah, it's not like Akira old. His hair is his hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's amazing. I love that. Oh my god. But honestly, it looks lovely. Maybe I should watch it sometime.
You should.
Yeah. Anyways,
it's worth it.
Let's go on to the next. Let's go on to our winners.
Or actually, you haven't even looked at it in the. Wait, no, you did look at it in the garage, right?
Yeah, I did. Earlier. I did a really nice circling of it. It's very, very cool. So this finally, the judge winner. This one's by HH Mushroom. Let's see. This one is Starfall Absess. I will be doing another interview thing in a bit. Known pilots, many of them Abyssal Drop, deceased. Libitin, deceased. Arsenic, deceased. Brother Crate, deceased. Achilles, deceased. Mania, deceased. Monitor. The Arsenal has the legacy loadout of 2 VP-66 LSs, 1 VVC, and 1 BML Duo 2 missile launcher. The Monitor's loadout has a Wurger, 2 VVCs, and a VP-66 LR. Archived log. You sure this will fly with the bigwigs? Another pawn on the board was one thing, but this, Merc doesn't have a choice. Make history or become it. Personally, I'd melt it all down. I'd melt it all down to the bolts. Tekken it might be worth something. Tune it to hell and back. It sends your arguments within an hour at a standstill. Heard it's a rush. Rumors, you know. The moment you step into downfall, you're racing with the Reaper.
No way, more Calliope reference.
Wait, what happened? Huh?
No, I'm
Huh?
just kidding.
Huh? The Maury Calliope reference. Ah, come on! Just because of the Reaper? Yeah. God, maybe we should have a VTuber like theme on the down the line. We're gonna get a.
It's just going to be Penguin. It's just going to be Penguin with
And
his
not
soy.
you.
He's gonna submit like 5 soy says.
Right? Yeah. All right. Good. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna play the interviews now.
All right.
This is by HH Mushroom.
Hey there, Ravens. I'm Hellway, though I'm known as Mushroom on Discord and other socials. I've been playing Armored Core ever since it launched off and on, so I've clocked about maybe 600 hours, but I've never really dabbled much into the Fashion Core side of things, ever since I started seeing more videos from Moby on YouTube. I thought maybe I'll join in and see what's up.
Wait, sorry. I got really surprised because I thought this was the same intro as oh, okay, my bad. Here. They both did the same thing, Cruiser and Mushroom.
This time around, the competition themed also came with a speed requirement. And now that was exciting because previously it was just a freestyle, and I didn't really have any ideas on what I wanted to do. With racing? Yeah, I had something in mind. My main source of inspiration for things I draw or ACs I make mostly stems from the music I listen to. And this time around, I was listening to a lot of dark synth, things like Carpenter Brut, Perturbator, Volta, Kavinsky, synth-based stuff that I just absolutely really fell into. Piloting Starfall Absess is kind of like being an endurance hunter. You chip off your enemy's health from a distance, their AP, with your plasma missiles, with your laser rifle, and then eventually you can come in real close with your Wurger and give it a nice old charged shot to the core. That's sort of like you confirming the deal, confirming your kill. Now, Starfall Absess is the first time I've done anything like this, and I don't mean just the AC theme. All the decal work you see here was done by molding. This technique where you get a sort of graphing paper decal, slap it on your AC, and then through references you cut away at this graphing paper until you have the exact shape that you want, completely molded to your AC. And then all that was left was to find the right color palette to go off of. I knew that I wanted some sort of midnight base, so I kind of went with these very dark blues, some hints at purple, and using one of the more blocky, disjointed patterns just to break up the feel a little bit to make it a little less flat. And I kind of felt obligated. I had to throw in the retro synthwave sunset pattern somewhere, with these really nice warm oranges fading into darker and lighter pinks. I really like how they kind of look like expensive sports glasses at a distance, especially with the high luster and reflection. And then to really tie everything together, I made sure to include little wire mesh or grid-like patterns across the areas where lights are. Tried to make it look like some sort of ghostly simulation is trying to encapsulate the AC itself, kind of like hinting to its lore and all that. I don't know, I just really like this sort of stuff. When I was skimming through YouTube for more songs to just listen to as I build my AC, I noticed that a lot of these music videos for all these dark synthwave tracks that I just put on repeat really showed off how dangerous and exciting it would be to pilot one of these crazy fast machines that are also part of your body, where the pilot and the machine just sort of blend into one killing machine, but at a heavy cost. And that cost would be the life of the pilot itself. Now the machine will carry this curse on, this haunting, to the next pilot once its current one expires. And I really loved that idea to translate it onto a synthwave or a dark synthwave themed AC in this case. It was to be an AC that was passed down from pilot to pilot post-mortem, fixed up and changed, but deep down it was always the same haunted AC. That's what Starfall Absess is, this obscene rocket-propelled graveyard on tank treads carrying the digitized souls of its previous pilots all inside of its hard drives. Just sort of sitting in the back of the pilot's head as they go screaming down the grid. Now ain't that an image?
Okay, thank you so much, HH Mushroom. God, look at this. Are you back, Inhibit? Oh my
Yeah, I am.
God, this thing.
It's a very beautiful AC, I have to say.
Like, I'm not like, I know about the synthwave like kind of aesthetic, and this encapsulates it perfectly, and it looks so good. My eyes cannot stop staring. Oh my God. Oh,
Like this is like pushing the limits of the AC AC6 decal system.
I
And-
know.
Yeah. It's just
Oh
astounding
my-
to see what people can come up with, especially with like the wheelchair legs. I really like the pattern that they've used for it to kind of show kind of like a
Holy shit.
like a phase like shifting.
Yes.
And also there's like a gradient decal on the like the vents on the side of the wheelchair legs to show like heat like damage. Do you see that at the front there? No.
Yeah. Wait, is that
there.
that was put there? Oh
Yeah.
my God. It was.
Yeah. I really like that one.
Oh my.
And just like the digital camo for like the kind of like the digitized effect. I guess that ties in with the lore of the whole like digitized souls thing.
It's also like just straight up the synthwave like look to it. So
Yeah.
melding that into the lore was pretty cool. Oh yeah, I see the warmth. I see the little bit of like gradient there. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
I really
Holy
like how
shit.
he's used like the kind of gloss texture to make like to enhance the the synthwave like, feel of it. Yeah.
Yes.
So like all like the brighter bits reflect more.
Yes. Also the Mind Alpha Core again.
Yeah.
The Mind Alpha Core is just like a canvas for like creativity, isn't it? Like my God. This
a
time
lot
though
of
it's
the
not a
like, the
picture,
awesome
it's
builds
just
that we've seen.
yeah, except this time it's just emphasizing the actual core rather than putting like using it as a canvas.
Yeah. Like,
Which I appreciate.
and, you know,
yeah.
like I feel like if you've seen like our streams, you know that I really like entries that use decals to accent the existing design elements.
Yeah.
Because you know, like the mecha designers put a ton of work into this game, and it's always awesome when you see people like highlight the work that they've done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But overall, like I think this is an amazing build. There's like an astounding level of detail that level of detail that they've paid attention to.
It is
And
beautiful. It's so
I
unique.
think it really like the effort shows, I think.
Yes, it's so unique. Like it looks so good. My God, how
Like
did they make it so
like
that
they
like
said-
oh my God. Uh-huh.
like they said, there's a method that you can use by kind of painting a grid onto something, like using like a grid decal, and then using that to kind of adjust the like, you know, like how you would put a wrap on a car. So you put like a grid decal on top of the AC, and then you can cut away that grid to make a certain shape.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can like use that shape to make the decal.
Yeah, very, very nice technique done there. Jeez. I want to take a look at what this
even
looks
the
like without
color
the...
of like the laser
details.
weapons fits in with the AC,
Let's take
like
let's
the
remove the-
projectiles.
So this is what it looks like without the Wow, it's just a blue like digital effect, like the sunlight,
Yeah.
the false like the little nets are all gone. Wow.
Yeah.
I will say though, this is a very good base, like straight up. It looks really nice without looking at any of the decals. So like really nice work there.
I really like the kind of like iridescent purplish effect that it has.
I know
with
it's
the
like shines
gloss
at different
finish
areas
and,
depending on where you look at it from.
Yeah.
Really nice. God damn, I didn't know you could even do this with just standard patterns. Holy fuck. But yes, congratulations, HH Mushroom. This
It looks
is
like
a
Housepawn has a competitor for like the really
Blue.
good blue ACs.
really good blue. Well, Talisman is good at stacking blues on top of each other. This is a different kind of thing altogether. But overall, congratulations, like HH Mushroom. This was an astoundingly beautiful and memorable entry. Thank you. I am honored that you put this into the monthly fashion core because it just looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to South like Mushroom from like Southeast Asia server. Just because like, yeah, it was worth submitting an entry.
Mm-hmm. All right, Inhibit. It's all right. We're all about to wrap up Skull One Graveyard. Okay, so would you like to announce the next fashion core or any other events you have going on?
Yeah. So basically, next month is gonna be a bit of a weird one. I'm still in talks with the good folks over at r/armored decor, like that subreddit. But I think we're going to do like a collaborative Christmas theme, but I'm gonna rule that it's more of like a soft Christmas theme rather than like a restrictive one. Because like December's technically supposed to be a freestyle month, but I also want to kind of make it Christmassy. So what I'm gonna do is it's Christmas themed, but I'm also including what you would like to receive for Christmas. So as like, you know, so you can like make your Gundams and stuff. So it's like, oh, I want this Gundam for Christmas.
Oh,
so,
okay.
like,
No,
you can
thank God,
submit
because
that.
I have to admit that the pure Christmas theme is not my favorite, and I think a lot of people like kind of feel that way just because it's always gift wrap colors. It's just gift wrap weapons and stuff, you know. So I kind of want to see something new. So you know what? I like that. Like make it after like a toy you as a child might have wanted. Like convince us with context. I'll make extra effort to read all the context next time.
If you want, like, for example, I know someone, like, when I said, like, oh, it's gonna be, like, a soft Christmas theme, it's like, what you can make entries of what you want for Christmas. I think Skull and Gabriel put Bloodborne 2 in, like,
you could do that!
Something
You
that
could
they
do that!
want for Christmas.
You could do that! Convince me!
Fuck it,
Convince
why not?
us!
Just do that.
Like if you want Bloodborne on 60 frames per second, like put the FPS counter on somewhere. Convince us. Tell us where to look. You know what? I'm into that. I'm so into that. Make Buzz Lightyear. I don't know, like whatever Bionicle you didn't get. Convince us.
Yeah,
how about
exactly.
that?
Yeah. Like obviously, like I do still want to see like some like some of the Santa Clauses or like Christmas like bikini airs, like those things are welcome. But like you know, just like make like spicing it up a bit and like making it a bit more like varied. That like I think that will be fun. Just like in this particular challenge, I feel like I'll give a bit more like leeway in terms of being able to explain things away with the description. But yeah, overall, soft Christmas theme.
Yeah. When will you have an official announcement for us?
Probably sometime next week.
Next week.
I still need to kind of hash out the exact details with the with the mods over at the Arbor Decor subreddit. Because I haven't had the time to do that yet. So expect it's a bit later than usual. So not tomorrow at like 12 a.m. But yeah, like 12 a.m. PST, like probably not then, but you know, sometime early next week.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, you heard it here first. And do you have an estimate on when your next stream might be, Inhibit?
Well, I stream at when do I stream? Give me a second.
Huh?
Just to like
Let me go ask
I
Inhibit.
know when I stream. It's just that the time zone things. Like I don't
Inhibit,
have dementia.
Can you ask Inhibit? Can you ask Progress Inhibit?
Yeah, actually, let me just ask him. Give me a second.
Sounds good. All right, Skull One Gabriel, don't worry, the VOD will still be up.
Yeah, I stream at 10:30 p.m. PST on
Twitch.
On Thursday. Yeah, Thursday, like Friday for me, Thursday for like people in
Thursday
the US.
10:30 p.m. PST. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Is there anything else I can announce?
Not really. I mean, I really enjoyed seeing it, what everyone has come up with, and I'm always looking forward to what people come up with in the future. So, yeah. And to everyone who's watching the VOD, hello, and I hope you're having a good time watching this.
Yes, indeed, and keep creating.
Yeah.
For me, I just got some collabs going on next week with Stellar and Kooky. If everything is alright in terms of schedule, yeah, next week I'll be doing a few collabs. Maybe next Saturday I'll have a really silly racing one where like you could either use your own creation or like with some limitations, or any of the fashion core ones that you saw here. If you liked any of them, kind of like character like choosing ones. Remember, anything that you see in monthly fashion core is they usually have that they are required to have their share codes, so you are free to use them however you wish. Just have a good time. And yeah, maybe next Saturday we'll do an armored core stream where we just mess around with really fast ACs and try to outrun each other while like sabotaging each other.
Actually, this is a good chance for people who didn't get to submit their ACs to kind of show them off.
Yes, absolutely. So do not be afraid of. But yeah, overall that's all I got in terms of announcements. Remember to drop a follow if you're on Twitch if you haven't, or drop a subscribe if you're on YouTube. Yeah. I got a couple of shorts coming like for my stream highlights, but apart from that I got no other announcements. I hope you all have a wonderful end of your week and have a good day. Peace.
All right. Again, sorry for being a bit late this morning.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, by the way, we're still technically on stream because it's the ending screen. But no, it's all right, Inhibit. Don't you worry about it. It wasn't too big of a deal. I think it wasn't too much big of a deal. Like, I was playing Arena Breakout Infinite because like I have this thing, Inhibit. I don't know if you know this, but I have this thing where if I'm waiting on someone, they never show up. So I usually have to do something where interrupting me is inconvenient for me. So I started playing Arena Breakout Infinite, and I was actually quite surprised to see that I actually finished my game, and then you contacted me. I was like, whoa. Because I really expected you to interrupt me in the middle of this extraction shooter I'm playing, so that I would have to quit out and lose all the gear that I just picked up. But like,
I guess the timing was just good, like in a roundabout
which is surprising
way.
to me. Which is genuinely surprising to me, because usually I just get interrupted like all the time. It's like I really expected to get interrupted, so I didn't get disturbed. So I thought it was quite rare. But so overall, it wasn't too big of a deal. We were only late by 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
And I know that you joined the stream as soon as you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally woke up, saw that it was 20 minutes past when we were supposed to start, and I thought, oh shit.
Yes, indeed.